Hello everybody and welcome to episode 1 of a new Let's Play series with me, the Bee's Knees. So, starting off, I wanted to say that this series will be welcome to anybody, and anybody, no matter your familiarity with the Minecraft game, will be welcome to tune in and watch, as I will try to explain everything to the best of my ability. But starting off, it looks like we have a pretty nice spawn. There looks like to be some mountains over there. There's a jungle type area here, and then it looks to be a mesa, or what is it called? I forget. Where is it? The biome. Badlands. That's what I couldn't remember. So, let's start off as you start off any game of Minecraft. Let's punch some trees. Let's start with this nice oak tree over here. So, starting off, you want to punch some trees to get as much wood as you can, at least in the beginning. It doesn't have to be as much as you can, just get a reasonable amount of wood, because you're going to need a decent amount of wood, and you might as well get it now. There's not much use in waiting until later. So, I'm going to punch this tree, then I'm going to head over to the mountain. Well, first, let's worry about punching this tree. So, I'm going to get this log. You always want to make sure to get all of the pieces of wood in the tree, so that the leaves can decay on their own. Because the last thing you want to do is leave a floating tree, because among other things, it doesn't look good. Now, I'm just going to mine out some of these to make sure I don't miss one. No, I don't think I missed one. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and mine these few logs out at the bottom. Okay. Then, let's head over here. And just as I said, the little bit of stone on this mountain. Well, more than a little bit, I would say, as the mountain is made of mostly stone. But let's go ahead and... So, putting one log in your crafting grid, you can get 4 oak planks. Then 4 oak planks can turn into a crafting table. Then I'm going to want a wooden pickaxe. And let's mine out some stone. Personally, what I always go to is I always try to aim for getting 11 stone, because that allows me to create a stone pickaxe and a furnace. But it really is personal preference, however many you get with with your wooden pickaxe, because it really is subjective however you want to do that. Some people prefer to use their wooden pickaxe for all of it, for the entire durability, because wooden pickaxe can mine 59 blocks, as you see down there, 48 out of 59, and a stone pickaxe can mine a lot more, and as you can see, it's significantly faster. Now, I'm going to want to get a little bit of stone. I don't know exactly how much. I never planned it out too detailed, but I want a little bit. And I'll want a stone axe. Then, this is a very interesting little mountain area. That is our first hostile mob. That right there is a zombie. Why it was on fire is zombies in daylight will light on fire. And that over there, if you see right where my crosshair is pointed, that is a creeper. Now, creepers will explode if you let them get too close to you. And, perfect. I didn't let that one get too close to me, so I was able to get some gunpowder, which right now there won't be much use for, but gunpowder I'll definitely be able to put to use later on in the game. Now, I'm going to try to mine up some coal. so that, well, there's a lot of uses for coal, actually. Coal has many uses, that's my point. Coal is used often for smelting things. Coal is also used for things such as making torches, and, well, it turns out there's not as many uses as I thought. At least not that concern us right now. I see no point in dwelling on coal or other things that on their uses later on, at least yet, just because right now it doesn't really concern us. And there's no point in overly complicating things, only to have you guys get too confused and decide to watch something else. Or just not be able to follow what I'm saying. Which is why I much prefer to make it so you can understand it. If you're wondering why all my leaves decayed super fast like that, I installed a data pack from Vanilla Tweaks called Fast Leaf Decay. I will leave a link to Vanilla Tweaks' website down in the description below so that you guys will be able to check it out for yourself. I love it because it doesn't change the gameplay enough for it to feel not vanilla or anything, but it just makes my life that little bit easier so I don't have to wait for the leaves to decay at their normal speed, which is rather slow, if I do say so myself. But I am not sure what I'm thinking about where we should make our base. Oh, I see something in the distance I want to show you guys. Do you see right where my crosshair is? That stuff? That is copper ore. Now, copper has a few uses, but it was added fairly recently into the game. It was added in 1.17, and it can be a very interesting block because it can weather if left outside. Well, the full copper blocks can, not the copper ores. But for now, let's try to get a little more coal, and then maybe we'll establish a little base, or try to find some sheep so we can get some wool and make a bed. Those are always great things to do on your first day. Hopefully we'll be able to do those. You never know, though. But let's make our way up this mountain, and hopefully see about finding some sheep. Worst case scenario, we could create a little underground base so that we don't have to worry about a bed on our first night. But ideally, I prefer not to do that, as then I can't sleep through the night. At least not my first night. Wow. I love the new 1.18. Oh, wow. Two things. First, I really love the 1.18 terrain. It is amazing. And second, I've already run out of hunger. Thankfully, I have an apple that I can eat, but that's only going to last for so long. I better look a little harder for something to eat. Now, if you see that, and then that right there, those two things flying around in the air, those are bees. And then this right here is a beehive. Right now, we won't really need to worry about that, but later on, there's another one. But later on, we will be able to get honey from beehives. That looks very awesome. I think I am gonna quick take a screenshot for the thumbnail. But yeah, I am having a lot of trouble finding any mobs that I would be able to make food out of. Nice. This right here, this is going to be some iron ore that we'll be able to smelt up, turn into an iron pickaxe or something of the sort. But I think we've got to keep searching for something that we can eat, as we are really running low on hunger. And there, I don't know, this is a sheep. This is no longer a sheep. But let's do a little bit more looking. Over there is a ruined portal. We'll have to check that out after the next night. But for now, let's see about finding anything. So let's smelt up some of the raw iron and see if we can find any more sheep. So, I'm thinking I'm just gonna make the first day in Minecraft a video for today, the first 10 minutes, just to get a sense of if there's any interest in this series, and just to get a sense of the reception of this series, and if there's any suggestions or comments, I would love to hear them before I really delved too deep into the series. There is 2 more sheep. There are some more sheep. Let's try to take care of those sheep before there are too many hostile mobs around here. Okay. Now, let's make myself a bed from the 3 wool and the 3 pieces of wood, the 3 planks. Okay, now I slept through the night, and I think I'm gonna call the episode here, but thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and make sure to tune in for the next episode, but most importantly, try to recommend this to a friend. It would be much more helpful than subscribing, just to spread the word. So thanks for tuning in. And that'll be it from me today.